What do they rate themselves? What would women rate themselves with no makeup, lashes, hair done, and sexy clothes? If you rate your true self as around average, why isn't an average guy good enough for you? All right, let's go ahead. What would you rate yourself 1 out of 10? You can't use the number 7. Fresh out the shower, no makeup on. Boom. Go ahead. Recipes to Kevin. Go ahead.
1 out of 10.
You know what? How about this? Hold on. You know what? No, hold on.
Oh, no, she said it.
I should have thought about this earlier. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to ask the question again. I'm going to have all of you close your eyes. You're going to throw up your number with your hands. That way you don't feel judged or you don't feel some kind of weird pressure that you have to give a crazy number based on what another girl said. That way you can be completely independent on what you say. I'm not going to say the number. I'm just going to write it down. So one more time. What do you rate yourself? 1 to 10 on a scale. Beauty only, not your personality or your vibe. Your beauty only, your looks. Okay? Can't use the number 7. No makeup. Fresh out the shower.
Is body as well?
Yes. Okay. Yes, your looks. All vanity here. We're shallow.
Yeah, all of it.
Just like she said earlier. 1 to 10. Now, I want you to all close your eyes. All of you close your eyes so you don't see each other. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Yeah, close your eyes. Yes, you too. And I'm going to count to 3, and I want you to throw that number up. One more time for y'all. 1 to 10. Can't use the number 7. Fresh out the shower, no makeup on. What do you rate yourself? Looks only, not your vibe, personality, or any of that other bullshit, or your career. Your looks only. On 3, throw your number up. You can use 1 hand or 2. Up to 10. 1, 2, 3. Throw your number up. Throw your number up. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. No, keep the number up.
Okay,
And close your... Dude, follow instructions. Jesus Christ. Close your eyes and throw the number up. Keep the number up. Whatever you had before.
6.
Jesus fucking
this
Christ, man. You're dumb for not listening to instructions. All right.
Oh, no.
Keep it going. Holy. All right. Almost done.
Why she put her hands down? And why she open her eyes?
Okay. Wait, hold on. One more time.
Fresh laughing.
Just keep them up. Keep them up one more time. Keep them up. That includes you, Miss. Don't know who Hitler is. All right.
I mean, I thought Kanye would have told everyone who he was. No, but Kanye West at least.
Okay.
Why don't we ask everyone else who he is?
Oh, they know.
I mean, if you want, we can go around the table and see if they know, but it'll just make you look worse. All right, we're good. Go ahead. All right, I got the numbers written down. Okay, what made you give yourself that number?
I don't like to rate myself, so I just picked a random ass number. Okay. I just picked a random ass.
Wait a minute, bro. Wait. So you sat there, just picked some number, just to pick a number. When the whole point of it is to pick a number, what you see yourself as out the shower, can't use 7, and you just said I'm gonna pick 6 just to pick it. What sense does that make?
This number.
What was that number based on?
I was gonna do 6.9, but then you changed it up.
So why do you give yourself a 6?
Because you said we can't do 7.
All right. Why'd you give yourself the number? Don't worry, I'm not going to blast y'all number, but why'd you give yourself that number?
Because I love me and I don't really conform to what others think.
So you dictate your own value?
For me, yes, but what other opinion is of me doesn't matter.
Okay, what if I walked around and said, I'm a billionaire and I deserve bad bitches, but I lived at home with my mom and I was 5'6" and fat?
If that's what you feel you deserve, then by all means.
No, you don't deserve that.
Delusional to give myself a score?
But you asked me what I think. I didn't give a shit what everybody else thinks.
But wouldn't common sense indicate that you don't necessarily ascribe your own value? It's the men that
you
ascribe
asked
that
me
value?
what I think. You didn't ask me what you think other people would rate me as.
So I have to specify?
Yes, be specific.
That what... See, this is an interesting thing. Like, only girls, right? Like, because if I ask a guy, right, they're going to know, all right, what my income, my looks, etc. They understand, okay, what is my value based on, like, how the world sees me? Am I a winner or not? But with girls, it's like, oh, well, I feel like I'm this number because I feel like it, even though, like, reality might not necessarily dictate that.
We're held to standards of being in actual reality. Women are not.
Because you gave yourself a very high rating. This is like a model.
Shit, if you don't agree with it, that's your business. But I don't care. I get what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But you asked me what I think of me.
I
was,
took
what
it
would you rate
literally.
yourself?
Right. What would I rate myself? What I rate myself, not what society would rate me. That's a whole different question.
But common sense would indicate that you
No,
would
common
know.
sense is what you ask me directly. I answer direct your question.
Period.
I guess common sense isn't common anymore.
It is common. You ask me a question about what I would rate myself, not what society would rate me. I took your question literally.
Okay, let's use some common sense here.
That is common sense.
Who is the ultimate consumer? No, it's not. Because
in a way, she is right because she is technically going off what she thinks she is out the shower and stuff. So technically, she is right. Well, I get what Myron's saying. Like, what would everyone else see you as? Especially, like, I guess, men will see you as. But I can see where she's come from because you tell me, rate myself how I see myself. I'm like, okay, yeah, obviously, I can put all that together, think, and I'll say, yeah, that number. Now, I honestly wouldn't know if you would ask, girls, will you rate me? I wouldn't know.
who is the ultimate consumer of female beauty?
Herself.
The beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Men. Who's the beholder?
You asked me about me, though.
Who is the beholder?
But you asked me about me.
Who is the beholder?
But you asked me about me.
Who is the beholder?
You asked me about me, though.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, you could take it however you want to love her, but you asked me about me. So you could tell me that I might be out of reach, but I could say for me, that's where I align with.
Who decides who is the consumer of female beauty?
In general.
Men. Men buy Onlyfans.
But that's not what you asked
Men
me,
go
though,
to strip
darling.
clubs.
But that's what I'm saying. You didn't ask me that. You hear what I'm saying? You didn't ask me that. You didn't ask me that. You asked me what would I rate myself.
But in general.
What another person would say about me? Like the average guy would probably give me like a 5 or a 4 because I'm overweight.
Okay.
Why don't you give that more realistic answer?
Because that's not how I see myself. I love me. I'm not where I want to be because, when I laugh, certain places jiggle that I don't want to. Yeah.
Go back to the question.
You asked me that question, what I would rate myself.
So you
admitted basically that you're fairly delusional because you rate yourself significantly higher than what
because that's
you
what
really
I see
are.
myself. They said do not what it is your representation.
Because I specifically said, what do you rate yourself? Looks only.
That's how I feel about me. Rate myself. That's
she
me,
think
love.
She's sexy as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's her
That's my opinion, and I answered the question when you said, "What
Oh,
do you think?"
no, he'll
about
say
this
something
woman?"
else.
So much.
No, it does
This
not
really
though.
does
It really.
prove a lot.
Okay. My opinion is everything.
I mean, I mean, being fairly objective here, most men don't want obese women.
Right, and that's fine. That's why I did my island men who likes that. I did who likes me.
I mean, go in Africa.
Here's the thing.
They want it. What?
Men deal with obese women typically when they don't have options. And if you don't believe me, some girls say, "Oh no, that's just preference," or blah blah blah.
I
no,
hear you
that's cap.
wholeheartedly, hon.
That's cap because if I took a guy that likes big women, I gave him a blue check on Instagram, $3 million, a couple sports cars, he would be fucking models the next day, and he would never go back to fucking fat girls.
And that's fine, love.
So,
and that's
the truth.
And that's fine, but that doesn't bruise
Maybe
my
some
ego.
strange here and there, but he's not wifing no fat girls. He's not gonna be caught dead with no fat girls because now his image matters.
Okay, and that's how you feel, hon. And if you're saying that's what statistic is, that's what statistic is, and that's not for everyone.
Well, majority of guys.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna date those guys who don't like me.
That's fair. I mean, they wouldn't.
I'm not gonna put myself in a situation for a guy not to like me or to use, "Oh, you're a fat ass bitch." I know I'm fat.
Yeah, but they wouldn't date you.
And I wouldn't date them because they're not for me.
Okay.
You gotta understand that. You gotta have a conversation around these things.
Well, at least you know.
Yeah, I'm not delusional when it comes to I'm a big
But you
bitch. That's why I call myself a baby elephant because I gave myself.
What?
I said that earlier when the guy said I'm a whale. I'm a baby elephant.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I get
so
Well,
This man must say
see
man the
myself in a
harpoons.
different light.
she knows, but you're still
Yeah.
delusional because you said 8. But we get it.
I'm not delusional because you might not see me as an 8, but that's how I see me. He asked me about me.
Yeah,
He did not
but-
ask me about society.
What?
Yeah, that's fine. The question.
I mean, I think she's in reality, but I guess she still does feel that she's a higher number. Well, she's in betweenish of being real and delusional at the same time, which is kind of really weird. But
Question, you heard it wrong.
You took it.
No, I did not hear it
but
wrong.
okay.
Yes, I took it literal. I took for what the
Because-
question was,
because
which is
the
common
rating-
sense. He asked me a specific question,
Yes.
and I answered
Y'all
that
should
shit.
reread the question.
I get what
Reread the
you're
question,
saying. You
please.
took it literal, but
Yeah, that's
we
how
mean
I
in
grew
general.
up, though. Answer
Okay.
the question asked.
Okay,
Can
I
y'all
know, I know.
reread the
Okay,
Okay,
question?
here's the thing.
Reread the
You
question.
cannot sit there and give yourself a random number and say, this is what I think about myself. Like, bro, that's just not realistic. Like, if I was to run around and say I'm a billionaire, that wouldn't make sense because the market judges what I am. If I gotta be real to what I am, I can't run around, I'm a trillionaire, I'm a billionaire. It's not true. It's not true. So for a woman to give herself a random number, you don't dictate your value. The market dictates your value, and the market is men. Okay, that is where your beauty comes from. Men are the ones that ascribe your value as far as beauty.
But you play in the market that you could win at, though, right? When you're investing, you invest in where you plan on winning. Correct?
Y'all should have specified the question. She's answering.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
No, but what Myron is saying is this: it's like, if someone's giving you a rating, and it's a rating based on what we think, because we're consumers, so we rate you. You don't rate yourselves. So,
but that's not what he asked me.
No,
he should have said, "What do you think others would rate you as?" Not what I would.
This exercise proves the point.
But
it proves the point that women will arbitrarily give themselves a value significantly higher than where they really stand because they feel that way, but how they feel versus what's real are two different things.
Right, but okay. So
you are larger than 80% of men.
And that's fine, though. And do you think that's going to hurt my feeling, love? The thing is, what I'm saying...
I'm just telling you the truth.
Right. But what I'm saying is, though, you asked me about me. You said what I would rate myself. You didn't ask me what do you think other people think as me. You get what I'm saying? Just like when you said I'm a whale, I'm like, no, I'm a baby elephant. I know I'm big.
All right, well, we should maybe rephrase it, but
yeah,
you've proven your point.
The fact that we have to even specify is scary in itself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I guess.
You should, like, yo, what? All right.
Okay.
Why'd you give yourself your rating?
Because I think it's true.
You gave yourself damn near perfect.
I gave myself a 9.
That's damn near
I would have
perfect.
did that if everybody's eyes was open. Like,
You said you would have given that, or?
if everybody's eyes was open, like I would have still gave that number. Like,
So do you think men would consider you a 9 in general?
you said fresh out the shower. I think that's when I look my best.
Wait, niggas be flaking on 9s?
I know.
Yeah, and on
Dudes
10s,
don't
too.
flake on 9s.
Where we live at?
I think it's
Oh yeah. Also, in case you don't understand this, she basically was saying like, I get these, great guys, but they always either friend zone her or end up leaving her. Like they break up with her. So it's funny how she's saying she's a 9, but yet these guys are leaving you, and you're not the one breaking up with them, and the guys are friend zoning you. So that is kind of weird, especially since you are attractive. So it's kind of weird.
crazy too. It's crazy, right?
You're a 9.
Shit,
All right.
okay.
Shit, 9 out of 20.
Crazy, right?
All right. Why'd you give yourself
This man said
your
9 out
number?
of 20.
I feel like
Merch.
I don't know. I wanted to use 7, but it wasn't available, so I just went to 6. I feel like,
So you think you're a little above average?
yeah, like I don't know. Like I look pretty similar with or without makeup, but I feel like if I have makeup and I'm done up, I'll give myself like an 8. So like I can't give myself that exact mark when I'm not done up, but I couldn't use 7, so I went with 6.
All right. Why'd you give yourself
So
your number?
I guess, I mean, we already know this, but seems the only way you look better is with makeup. I guess. I don't get, like, why can't you just be natural, like, skin sometimes, I never understood that. Like, you need all these products to enhance yourself. Because, like, y'all seen those TikTok videos where girls look straight, then put makeup on, they look like a whole different person and attractive now. That'd be part of the reason why a lot of guys don't like it when girls wear a lot of makeup. Because, like, I want to wake up next morning and see a whole different person. So I don't know about you, but that'd be crazy when I see that type of stuff. That shows you the power of makeup right there and how it can really alter everything.
Because that's just what it is.
Do you think you have anything to improve on?
In regards to my looks,
Yeah.
no.
So you're
I'm perfectly and wonderfully made.
you're flawless
Flawless.
because you gave yourself
Flawless
Because you said-
victory.
Hold
In
on.
regards to looks, I'm flawless.
Eyelashes? Your eyelashes?
No, my
Hmm.
eyelashes are not real.
So you're not perfectly wonderfully made then? You're not made 100%.
He said, he
At
asked,
the shower.
what is my rating fresh out the shower? I said a 10 out of 10.
You're not wearing eyelashes in
Wonderfully made.
shower.
Just because I have lashes on doesn't mean anything right now.
Okay, so out of the shower, you're a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Don't you think if you were a 10 out of 10, you'd be like a cover of some kind of magazine that we've probably heard of?
Just because I'm a 10 out of 10, I would have been on the cover of a magazine.
Yes, you would quite literally be
I
one
mean,
of the
I'm
most
not, like,
attractive women on
known.
earth. If you were
I'm
10
not
out of 10.
known. So, I'm not known. like what I appreciate is your chaos. Like your chaos makes a podcast. So I don't get offensive with what you're saying. But you saying if I was a 10 out of 10, I would be like, now you're
Chaos
redirect
control.
something else. Like I'm not famous. I'm not known. I'm not an influencer. Like, of course,
You have
I
an
wouldn't.
Instagram, right?
At the end of the day, if I'm a 10 out of 10, like at the end of the day,
But you have an Instagram, right?
I do.
You got a decent amount of followers?
I would say like for an average person, yeah.
How many you got?
How many do I have?
You
Over
know.
10K?
No, not over 10K.
Over 5?
I think I have like, I can't remember on the top of my head, honestly. I think it's like 1,000 or something.
You do realize that girls that are like 10 out of 10s will get discovered, and even with like
And
500 followers.
That's fine. That's them. That's someone that is catering themselves to social media and being influencers. That's fine.
Just 1.4.
Just because I'm rating myself 10 out of 10 has nothing
Right. If
to
you
do
were
with
10
my
out of
Instagram.
10, you'd be on the cover of a magazine somewhere, is what I'm trying to say.
I love your chaos.
It's not chaos. It's just like.
It is chaos. Like you're trying to make me contradict what I'm saying to myself.
It
and
just
it's
doesn't
not
make
working.
sense.
To you. Doesn't make sense to you.
Objectively speaking, if you were perfect and you were a 10 out of 10 in looks, you would be on the cover of a magazine somewhere. You'd be flying around the world getting paid just to show up on red carpets. You'd probably be dating a soccer star.
There's a lot of women that are
walking.
walking around that are 10 out of 10 that are not on magazines.
Really?
Like who?
Yes.
Which you're not gonna be
The
able to name them.
influencers that you're referring to that have 10,000 and something followers, they're not on magazines. They're not on Vogues. They're not. So what are you really saying?
They're sponsored though.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's them. They want to influence themselves and monetize their Instagram. That's them.
They wouldn't be dreaming of marrying a guy that doesn't want them.
I'm not delusional. I said it once and I'll say it again. It is what it is. I said what I said, and I always stand on what I say.
Okay, but you do realize that you can be delusional what you say. Right?
I'm not delusional.
Okay.
Okay, again, in case you don't know. So this girl says, like way beginning, that she's like technically not single because she's about to get married, but the guy doesn't want her because he broke up with her. And she's in the like mindset of he's gonna marry her, even though they're not together. I don't know about y'all, but I think that's delusional. Thinking a person's gonna marry you, even though y'all not together, and he broke up with you because of your toxicity, as you said. I think that's kind of delusional.
Said it might not make sense to you. That's fine.
No, it don't make sense at all.
Why'd you give yourself your rating?
I give myself a 9, and not about like social media, but because on the street, like I don't wear fake eyelashes, I don't do my nails, I don't have all those things, and I'm really like okay with myself on the street, like to have my regular like outfit and like doing my hair. I know, and you know what?
What did you say?
Well, most of them told me I was disturbing, but you know what? I mean,
Oh, that boy crazy.
not to be wealthy is like really funny, so I'm taking it.
All right, so you're a 9.
Savage, you.
What about you? Why'd you give yourself your rating?
I think you should have a mentality like to always think high of yourself. You're always gonna elevate, so you might as well.
Do you have anything to self-improve on?
Of course.
So how are you a 10?
So I can't.
Nigga, she had
I
cloud.
already said you have to have
She had
that.
cloud 9.
You have to have that high
She elevated right now. She high as hell right
If you're
now.
a 10 out of 10, that by
I'm
definition
definitely
means you're
not
perfect.
high.
She thinks high of herself. Get it?
I didn't say nobody's perfect. We all have imperfections, but you can
A 10 out of 10 is perfect.
That's what you said.
You
No.
put up 10 fingers.
I did.
What?
Do you not see the disconnect here?
I'm not saying I'm perfect. Yes, I
You
do
quite
have
literally did though with 10
always-
fingers.
I didn't know a 10 equaled perfection.
And you have a master's degree?
Wow. I don't know how they do it.
All right, what about you? Why'd you rate yourself what you rated yourself?
Why not? I
What
gave
can you
myself a 10.
What can you self-improve on?
Honestly, I don't want to do it. I've never gotten any work done. I barely wear makeup. I feel like
The question was, what do you need to work on your looks?
Is that true?
Nothing?
Narcissist.
I'm not a narcissist. I need to work on.
They're trying to trick you. Don't answer the question. You say you're a 10 out of 10. You're perfect. Don't answer the question.
Like physically, what do I need to work on?
Well, you gave yourself a 10 out of 10.
I could have a fatter ass.
So what did that mean? You're not a 10 out of 10?
No, I still am a 10 out of 10.
But you said you can improve on that though.
This exercise.
I could have a fatter ass. I don't need one.
I love doing this exercise because it literally proves that women are delusional, bro. Like, no offense, ladies, but all of you guys gave far-fetched answers that don't necessarily reflect reality. If y'all were as high as you guys, the only girl that gave an accurate, real assessment is like her. Like, that was fairly humble, that's to some degree of reality. But like, if any of y'all were 8s, 9s, and 10s, like you guys said, you would be flying around on boats with multimillionaires, billionaires. You'd know some famous people. You'd be on a red carpet somewhere with some athlete. Like, bruh.
Who says I won't be? I'm 22.
Okay, let me ask you, are you in your peak right now or later on?
I would say in about 2 years I'll be in my peak.
You're at your peak right now.
Yeah.
I'm just figuring out life.
Well,
I don't think that's my peak.
Do you think figuring out life makes you more valuable as a woman to men?
So you think 25, that's old?
I'm not saying that, but do you think figuring out life increases your value in the dating game to men?
Yeah.
The answer is no. You care about a man's competence. Men don't necessarily care about a woman's competence.
Just looks.
Yeah.
And somewhat feminine.
It's really that simple, ladies. I mean, you care about a dude being able to make money and be confident and ambitious, but dudes don't really care about that shit.
Yo, you know what we should do?
What?
Is have the girls rate the girl next to them what they can improve on. Since you're perfect and she's perfect, you guys could co-mingle. So, what can she work on as a 10 out of 10?
I'm pretty sure we didn't think 10 meant perfect. Like,
that's what 10 means.
That's what
it means.
1 out of 10.
means.
I do think I'm perfect.
Okay, you do think you're perfect.
Yes.
This is incredible.
Okay, you know what? 1 out of 10, right? Sorry, 10 out of 10.
Yo, put the Rumble chat up, Chris.
Yeah. Rate her on what you can improve on since you're a 10. And then we'll do it all around the panel. So you tell her what you can improve on looks wise.
I'm not gonna tell her what she can improve on looks wise.
Why not?
Because that's degrading. Like I'm not gonna come in here and degrade other
Help her
women.
out. Help her out.
No, don't worry. Everyone's gonna rate. Everyone's gonna do it. She's gonna, and then she got you. Don't worry. Canada over here. She got you.
Like only, like it's gotta be a
Me personally, I'm not a fan of big lashes. I feel like you would look better with some classic, like little petite lashes.
Okay.
Cool.
That's honest. Cool. Help her out. All right, so now rate her what she can improve on.
Yep. And then it's gonna go around the circle.
Appearance.
Yep.
Yeah, appearance.
That's mean. Like,
what? I'm really good with myself. Go ahead.
Tell her. Help her out.
Oh my gosh.
So out of pocket. I'm not gonna be offended.
I love like your natural look, like because that's beautiful, But you could always like experiment with makeup and find what you like. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear that.
It's not about if she can hear. It's about the audience. So like you can move the mic.
It's because you do that.
Oh, because I was talking to you.
Yeah, but the audience.
You got to move the mic. Remember how we told you that at the top of the show? Move the mic if you need to.
If you need
Oh, my bad.
No, it's cool. Yeah.
Stupid.
All right. What about you?
So about what you said, I know how I look like with makeup, but I'm good like that. Right. You're a real 10. Like, I think you're really pretty as fuck. So,
Thank you.
yeah, I have no doubt about it.
Don't
like
lie to
I
her.
told you when I've seen her at the entrance. So.
Don't lie to her.
Yeah, you got to give one critique
Hater.
though. One thing she can improve on. Go ahead.
I have nothing. Like I've seen her
Bruh.
like, and I tell her.
Hater.
You got to do it. Come on. One thing.
Just one thing.
Yo, this exercise proves so much about female nature.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but we've been like kind of playing a game here, and you guys have just been like consistently proving our stereotypes about women correct every single time and again.
I'm not gonna switch anything that I said to her. Like she knows exactly what I think to her. Like she's
Therefore,
like,
proving the stereotype more.
if you want, but I'm not gonna blame it like that girl. Like I'm not gonna find something like I don't think she has actually. Like.
So she's 100% flawless.
Like for me, yes. Like for real. Like, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just say she's too old for braces. Something.
What did he say?
Said she's too old for braces.
Like, say something like that. It's fine.
the end of the day, I'm fixing my teeth. That's all that matters.
fine.
I
Yeah,
said
that's
instead of
fine.
people walking around with fat ass veneers.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, but
That's
inherently
true.
means that
You're not
there's a
perfect.
flaw because you're fixing
Yeah.
it.
It's
I'm not
okay
even gonna get into
Yeah,
it
no,
because
it's okay to have
you're
issues.
chaos. You
Everyone
are
has
chaos.
issues.
I'm not chaos.
You,
It's just that.
you know what I
Here's
realized?
the thing,
Like
you don't like
you
that
you
you
ask
contradict
questions
yourself.
that try to contradict people. That's what you try to do.
I don't contradict. You contradict yourself.
Yeah, I was
What do
like,
you
contradict
I
yourself.
ask an open-ended question. You answer. Then I come back later on and bring up, hey, well, you said this earlier.
And you also asked me what would I improve on myself, and I said nothing because at the end of the day, I said I stand on me being a 10 out of 10. So no, I did not contradict myself.
You have braces
You
in your mouth
asked
right
me,
now, which is inherently self-improving.
You asked me what would I want to improve in myself. Like, don't try to contradict me.
But
Like, at the end of the day, I don't have no problem with my
You said earlier, out the shower, you're 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
No
makeup.
Why you wear lashes then?
No lashes. You asked me a question. 10 out of 10. I wear lashes because I like lashes.
I got you. You just said earlier, out the shower, you're 10 out of 10. So why you wear lashes then?
Because I like lashes.
Nah.
I like how they look on me. I like the fact that it dramatizes your face. It brings out your eyes
Then
more.
guess what? You are not 10 out of 10.
You asked me what I am out the shower. I said I am a 10 out of 10. You asked me what I'm out the shower with no makeup, no nothing. I said a 10 out of 10.
So do you
like you're trying to contradict me with what I'm saying. At the end of the day,
did earlier.
At the end of the day, I stand on what I said. I'm a 10 out of 10. Next question.
I'm
No, you're not crazy.
We're not
I'm not
creating
gonna flip back on my answer.
It's chaos because you're not used to saying something. Someone saying, "Whoa, hold on, that doesn't make sense," and then calling you out on your contradiction.
Because it doesn't make sense
to
you.
No. It doesn't make sense to 20,000 plus people watching us. You've been contradicting yourself all night.
Yeah.
The thing is this: women kind of go around life and say whatever they want to say. Guys never tell them anything. No one ever checks them on their stupidity. No one ever calls them out. Blah blah blah. We do it. Oh my God. Blah blah blah. This has been a very uncomfortable conversation for a lot of y'all because most of you guys have probably not heard the truth from a man before.
Yeah.
And we're telling y'all this is what it is.
Giving 1,000. And actually, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you shower with? Actually, sorry. Let me be a little bit nicer. Is that your hair?
No, this is a wig.
Okay. So nope. You're a 10 out of 10. Yet you wear a wig and lashes. Make that make sense for me. Make that make sense for me.
10s can enhance themselves.
But then that's.
But that inherently means that you're not perfect.
Then it means you're not
All
perfect.
the women that are on magazines or whatever, they can do their makeup. They can They get work done. They like
Photoshop for magazines.
I feel like this is just weird because, like, how are you supposed to tell someone, oh, this is what you could do to be a 10? What is a 10? Apparently, they say Bella Hadid is the most beautiful woman. I completely disagree with that. So I feel like
here's the thing: you got to take accountability for your answer. You gave the answer. We're just checking you on it. Like, okay, are you really a 10? And we start asking questions. You guys don't like the fact that we're holding you to the fire. You say some delusional shit, we go ask questions. I'm a 10. Really? Okay. The thing is, women don't like to be uncomfortably told the truth, bro. That's what it is. This exercise proves that.
I agree.
That's why a lot of y'all are like, oh, you got your arms folded. You're chaos, blah, blah, blah. It's not chaos.
Yeah, chaos control, Sonic.
Bringing you women back to reality, bro.
I've listened to this podcast before, and honestly, like, you're not everybody's favorite. You're not everybody's favorite. That's why I'm not offended by the question you're asking me because I know your tactics already. But at the end of the day, if I was to take at the end of the day, like somebody said, you're telling me a 10 out of 10 can't enhance themselves. At the end of the day, if I take the wig off, my hair is naturally long. Like, I'm not.
Stop the cap.
Please, I'll show you a picture right now without the lashes.
We're not saying you're not pretty. We're just saying if you said 10 out of 10, we're gonna ask you, okay, hold on. 10 out of 10 means you're perfect, which means by example you can't have anything to enhance you because you're perfect.
So
we're just saying we're checking you on that. That's
y'all are taking away from the fact that I said I could have braces.
No, we're just
because
saying,
of what he said. He was like, "Oh, but you're too old to have braces."
You are a good-looking woman. We're just saying if you're 10 out of 10, why wear all the enhancements for what?
Because a 10 out of 10 can enhance themselves even more if they want.
For what? You're a 10 out of 10 though.
I like to do. I like wearing wigs.
She was coming to be on camera. What you expected her to be fresh out the shower coming here?
I mean,
coming anytime. At the end of the day, you're showing up to be presentable. You're showing up to be presentable, and you hold yourself in a certain way.
10 out of 10 out the shower.
Period, and I stand on it. Like I said.
Bro.
You guys
somebody said take off the horse hair.
There's a bigger thing here. Y'all don't see an issue with saying that you're a 10 out of 10 and you're perfect. Do you guys not see like the fucking crazy narcissism, solipsism that goes into that?
Can anybody from your point of view?
You're missing the bigger picture here. Y'all are quite literally saying I'm flawless.
Flawless diamonds.
Point out my flaws then. I do think I'm flawless.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Flaw, I would say, of yours.
Your voice was
Okay.
I would say you're fairly delusional is a flaw. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
bro.
thought we were talking about physical.
Oh, physical?
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
let me see.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I'm not here to
well, I
tell
don't really
you.
know because I don't see what's underneath the hoodie. But the thing is that you're not a 10, bro. You're not a 10. Like nobody at this table's a 10.
But beauty
Alright.
standards around the world is different, though.
What?
Beauty standards around the world is different.
Like
We live in America.
who's the 10? Give me an example.
Right, but
Hey, what do you rate yourself?
island
Bro.
people different, darling. You know that.
Okay, no. What is a 10 to you?
Right,
That's
what's a
what
10?
she's at. What's a 10 to you? What is a 10 to
It
the
honestly
man
doesn't
standards?
really
Okay,
it doesn't really
since we're
exist.
talking
Yeah, it
about
doesn't.
general-
When you,
really
yeah, when you
exist.
think
Okay.
about it, when you think about it, there's no such thing as an actual 10. There's no such thing as that. Like, they can be the most attractive, woman or man. They're still not a 10. You say they're really attractive, though. Doesn't mean they're a 10 all the way, because they'll have some flaws still. And the thing is, you can't really be nobody's a 10 out of 10, like, because that really doesn't exist. Because there's no such thing as a perfect person. There's no such thing as that, man or woman. Like, sure, you can make, like, grade wise, perfect A's all around, but I'm pretty sure all those A's aren't hundreds across the board, though. So guess what? You're not perfect. And then obviously talking about physical wise with like features on ourselves, but it's like no one's a 10. You can say they're really attractive. Yeah, that's true. They're really attractive. Doesn't mean they're an automatic 10 because they'll still have some flaws somewhere. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the video right here because I think overall, I think we can at least understand this, that no one's a 10 out of 10. Let's keep it real. And I think this is proving that a lot of women have that delusional thing to say is they're all 10 out of 10s just because a whole bunch of dudes hit you up in your DMs or shoot the shot with you. Doesn't mean you're a 10 out of 10 though. Like, let's keep it real. And guys aren't either. Guys aren't 10 out of 10s either. Again, everyone has a flaw somewhere. More, maybe one or two or three things that are flawed with them. Again, no one's a 10 out of 10. But yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. Y'all tell me y'all thoughts about this. Yeah. But yeah, you new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next video. Peace.